In my last video, I showed you the storm we had, and it was perfect. You could go right down through the rows, but now, since we had all that wind, rain, and hail, all of our rows kind of collapsed in. Kind of like a mini jungle. This right here is some of the worst of it. But it's definitely not that bad. None of the corn is ruined. Just takes a little bit longer to pick. So we just come out to the watermelon patch. We're gonna try and get some for the market, but we're still checking to see if they're completely ripe or not.
Got some time to go.
Try it. Not quite ready.
Couple more days.
Moving on to kale.
Why that's so unmanageable.
Sydney and Frank just came down here to the lower high tunnel. They're gonna pick most of the nice red tomatoes out of here. Frank's actually working on the cherries or grapes at the moment.
Good morning.
They look pretty loaded.
Oh yeah. Taking my time. Sorry to get the weed whacking on you. It was a lot.
Wow, look at them down in there.
Yeah, I'm grabbing some of them on the ground too because
yeah, as soon as you touch them,
like they just fell.
Yeah, they just fall off as soon as you touch them. When I was planting these, or when I think Frank planted these, we thought we were planting a cherry right here and a grape, but it turns out I accidentally got mixed up on the plants and planted a hanging basket tomato. So that's why it's so like a miniature, and the tomatoes are like an odd size.
Wow.
They're over here. Man, they're just hanging thick. Beautiful. This is the new variety of kohlrabi we grew this year, which is like a purplish, or a red, I think it's technically called. And so far the customers are buying it just as good as the green. So we'll probably keep growing it from here on out now. When you cut it in half, it's still kind of green on the inside, unlike cauliflower, which is purple all the way through. So now we're gonna start picking the green. Dad's on his way here with the Kubota. We just got another 1.5 inches of rain last night, so everything's soaking wet. And if our dry roads haven't been used at least a couple times, we'll actually sink down in. Like, this is a dry road, but we can't really use it just because we'll probably get the Kubota stuck. So he has to go up there where we've been driving now for a couple weeks.
There's a lot in here. I don't know how you get your hands in there. We'll figure it out. You got the sidekick right there. Moo cow. Look at, they're all like...
Yeah, I think they're waiting for food. Morning, guys.
Yeah, wait till I weed whack around here. They follow me all the way around the whole pasture. Aw, you poor guys. Look at
We'll
all.
get some food soon.
Now we're out here at the pickle and cucumber patch. Dad, Frank, Sydney, and myself. Dad and Frank are working on pickles. They're really nice, and I guess there's quite a few of them. That's ideal size right there. Because the patch is getting older, some of the cucumbers or pickles are getting a little bit funky. But that's why we have another patch on the way. And these will probably still go for at least another 2 weeks. Maybe even 3. They're so gorgeous. Oh, that's cucumber basket. That was a monster. So we just got back. We got 4 pickles on here and another 4, 5, 6, 8 down here. So we got 12 altogether. And then I think we got around 8 baskets of cukes. Sydney's putting them through right now. Everything's pretty muddy from that rain we got. So we got to make sure they're put on straight and they roll, you know, several times. Down here, Frank's packing. Out of the washer, come onto these sponges where it kind of dries them off. Then onto the round table where Frank puts them in the crate. In the cooler, we are stacked completely full, or just about completely full, especially once we get done with all that stuff. We have, well, this is bought cantaloupes for the farm market, but ours are just about ready in the field. And then we have a lot of Italianelles, bell. We have at least 2 different pickings of cukes and zucchini, which that's all this stuff here. And just goes all the way back through here with more pickles and zucchini. This is what they picked yesterday, which was probably 3 or 4 crates of bell and 3 or 4 crates of each Cuban and Italian. Right here is some really nice eggplant that they just got. More zucchini back there. Here, I'll take that, Frank. We only have 1 hole left. Back through here. Right here is some of the stuff that I brought back from market yesterday. And then over here we have red beets. There's 2 crates there and another crate right here. And then here's like our hot peppers, which is just the Hungarian hot wax, or also known as banana peppers, and the cayenne, or also known as long hots. So Sydney's just now starting to put the pickles through, which I gotta help Frank start sorting them out. First I gotta wash my hands off though, because if you don't, you'll get muddy handprints all over. They're just stained. It's cracking. The seeds aren't completely black. Dad, do you want to try this?
Oh, that's ready.
You ready? Frank, you want to try it?
Oh, absolutely. Please. Thank you.
Same thing, it can go a couple days. Need some sunshine. But it's more than acceptable. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Frank.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Don't you worry, I'm not dropping.
We're supposed to be getting another rainstorm here within the next hour or so. So we came out here to dig some potatoes. The reds are doing really good. We started right here, you can see like the fresh dirt, and worked our way out. Now right here to where Sydney's picking them up, and Frank. But we still got to do a couple more plants yet. You ready, Frank?
Absolutely. The big potato harvest. We got any more in there? Yep, we got one in one shot.
Some of these along the drive road stuck out a little bit and got a little bit green. Go. There's a couple more in there.
You want to go for this whole one?
Yep, let's try and get this big one here. Oops.
Nothing worse when you hit a rock. Especially with those on.
There we go.
Goes right through your foot.
So now we're on to whites. We already got 2 right there. Working on our 3rd. Doesn't seem like there's quite as many on a plant compared to the reds, but they're all pretty nice size. This is just a single plant here, so we'll see what happens. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, And there might be another one or two in here yet. I don't know. Oh, yep, there's one. It's hard because it's just so muddy to see what's going on. Let's get that next one, Frank. That looks like a big one. That's just one plant again?
Yeah, one plant. Unless you want to dig right in here.
Well, let me get this right here. We'll see what happens.
Why does that
It's hard.
Why does that happen?
There's one big one. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, there's another one. There's another one right here. Yeah. I think that's it. Not bad. You almost can't even tell they're white potatoes. So now we're trying to put them through. Well, not trying, we are. The problem is that their skins are still a little bit tender yet, not as bad as they were before. So we gotta keep them moving through, but yet when we put them through too fast, they come through muddy on out the other end. So Sydney's bringing some of the worst ones back. But some are perfectly clean after they're through, and that's what Frank's doing. He's just putting them right in the crate. They're just like big mud balls.
Now, how far as green?
Yeah,
good,
just put
right?
that. No, put that on the side. That's okay.
Okay.
These are beautiful though.
Look at how nice they're coming out.
That just has a little bit. That's not bad. I think the red skins should be tougher than the whites even. So hopefully I can let them roll a little bit longer. Getting a little bit skinned up. You can see this one came through with some mud. But for the most part, they're way, way better than last time. So that's what I'm going to call it a wrap for this video. As always, thank you guys for watching. And always remember, it ain't much, but it's honest work.